Gage, go get him. There's a huge trail here. It's called Coast to Coast on Island. It goes from one side of Nantucket to the other. The goal was to run it originally, but it just took too much preparation. Hey!
Some bugs.
That I didn't do. So instead,
I got you.
We're gonna run it's like a 10 to 12 mile route, we think. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then go grab some coffee. Come on! Beard's on the bike.
On the stump.
Things I do for my boys.
I'm on the hemlock tree, gonna go get my ladder and
I don't know how many miles we are in. I think we're probably like 5 in. Feeling good. First sip of water. I brought some fuel just in case. Forgot to say, I didn't bring trail shoes, which was a big hiccup for wanting to do the whole thing. So I'm running in Glycerin Max. But honestly, most of this trail is like single track, packed dirt, and a lot of road. So Baird's our support crew.
Tried to turn the music down.
He's got the tunes, fuel. He's got our shirts.
I got toilet paper.
He's got toilet paper.
In case you guys, yeah, the coffee you guys.
And he's got the drip. Look at him. He brought his shoes in case.
In case I need to step in.
It's real hard, but it's 3'2". Mushroom on the stump. Mushroom on the stump.
Did I scare you? We're currently, I don't have an Apple Watch. So. Thanks,
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Drive me insane. I know you're here, but don't know where. Gotta get my woman looking everywhere. Mushroom on the stump. Mushroom on the stump.
We are 8 miles in. We're on like a really beautiful part, obviously, of the trail, but we're just gonna head that way about a mile and some change. And then we're gonna head back to coffee, where the final destination should be
Mushroom on the stump. Mushroom on the stump. Mushroom on the stump.
How was it?
Mushroom on the stump.
It's okay, dude. We're gonna get you some coffee, I promise. Baird's like, I feel great. Final run was 12 and a half miles. We didn't do 13, just because whatever the mileage was to get here is what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna walk back, or else I would have tracked. This is our final full day here, so. I'm currently packing, and I've come to a realization that I've made such an effort in my life to remain present, which I struggle with all the time, being on my phone all the time. In doing so, makes it really hard for me to vlog when I'm on trips, because I've programmed myself to really just enjoy the moment without needing to capture it. When I'm on a trip where I intentionally want to capture that moment, I don't do a good job of it. For example, yesterday we went on a run, and then we grabbed coffee, and then instead of vlogging or filming my day and showing you guys kind of the motions of what we're doing while we're out here, what's our schedule, what am I eating, really just trying to capture like the aesthetic of this beautiful place, I end up just not wanting to carry this camera around and take my eyes off the experience that I'm experiencing, which is something that I don't necessarily want to change, but I obviously want to capture and share. I'm in a season right now where, again, I haven't relied on YouTube for many years. And so I finally have been in a place for quite a while where I literally just make content to share. And I love that. But I'm trying to find a better balance, right? Obviously, in a perfect world, I could just have someone follow me around with a camera. I feel like I'm more of an in front of the camera guy than a production guy behind the camera. So I'd rather just be communicating and having those conversations and documenting, but it being documented. So yesterday, right before we went to dinner, I was wearing these loafers that I love that I bought used, obviously very used, and could definitely use a re-sole on them. And the stairs are wooden here. Now, I've never fallen down a set of stairs in my life. Stairs right over here. We were about to head to dinner last night. First step just slipped, totally slipped out. It was like I was ice skating and fell down like 4 stairs. And I don't know how I fell. I don't remember, but where I put my arm down, I popped my shoulder out. Again, my 8th dislocation. And what bothers me about these dislocations is normally it takes a really long time for it to get back in. But I think I'm getting better at it, unfortunately. And the more that I strengthen my shoulder, the more difficult it is for my shoulder to get put back into place. Because essentially the tear that allows your shoulder to slip through becomes sort of supplemented with the strengthening of the muscles around that kind of hold this thing together, even though there's an exit. And so when it does make its way through that small exit, feels like it re-grips again, so it's harder for it to go back in. So that's problem A. Problem B is I lose all my progress, right? My last dislocation was skateboarding, maybe almost 2 years ago now. And so through pull-ups and bar hangs and a lot of the gym and surfing and all these different things, I've gotten my shoulder back to a really good place. And so every time this happens, the most immediate devastation is that it's back to square one. I probably can't surf for the rest of summer. I don't think. We'll see. And then I got to get back into pull-ups and bar hangs and do my own type of physio. So that was the bummer. We went out to a nice dinner. I'll put up a little picture here. I'm just posting pictures on my YouTube channel. It's crazy. Today's our last day. It's rainy out. I didn't bring the camera out. I just think the format in which I want to document either requires, like I said, someone out there who wants to film, who's hungry for production, who's young. So if anyone's in like the San Diego area, content creation, video production is your obsession. It is the path you want to go. If I had a budget for it, I'd already have someone. It's like the thing that would help me most in building my businesses. But if there's anyone out there, send me a message on Instagram and show me some of your work and let me know where you're at, because there are ways that I can incentivize someone to come document the things we're doing, right? It's not just financial gain, right? There's experience, there's a community I'm around, there's the opportunities that you would be involved in. And I'm even open to splitting my revenue, which I don't really care. This is not a big revenue source for me right now, but it would become that if I had more of an infrastructure to document content. So until then, I will be sort of just restructuring the format of these videos. And as you guys have seen, I've done a lot of the sit down type videos, right? Like instead of documenting my 100 miler, which again wasn't like my thing, I just did a sit down recap, and I like that format because I really like to communicate. That's what I'm best at. And instead of having the production side of things, I would just do the talking side of things. The rest of this video, I'm just going to kind of give you all of the raw captured content that I have of this beautiful island. I've taken a lot of stuff on my phone intentionally. Enjoy our trip to Nantucket. Probably not a lot of communication, which is good because you probably want me to shut up now. So,
Where are you, baby?
oh, summer in Nantucket. Dude, the weather's so nice. What's up, big dog? You just do like these, like
nose touch. Yeah,
25.
yeah, just 25.
And we'll do it 4
And then
times.
you take like a little break, and then
That TV is gonna fall on our head. Push-ups have always been my like hardest thing. I don't know why.
25 at first was hard for me. Now I can do 50 easy. 50 starts to get hard for sure.
Yeah.
On the bulky floor.
The worst thing though is 25 is cool to start, and then by set 3,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so hard.
It's intense.
We should do the next 2 sets like.
Sets at 10.
Sometimes like when I'm doing it, I'll change up where my hand placement is too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sets of 10.
To be honest,
That's so hard.
I can't do pull-ups for the life of me.
The tension is important.
Yeah.
So the increased tension should theoretically, but also volume's important. So if you do 100 and you struggle, and I do 100 and I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what literature says who's getting more of a workout in. But I guess this would tear your muscles more.
Why do I feel like you do this with your dad?
We just FaceTime every day on my food push-up. But it's honestly satisfying when you fail with push-ups too.
Oh, you're about
It's
to see it right here.
It's to failure.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of things you can really do to failure.
Gonna watch myself struggle on the Instagram now.
Sorry, let's go on YouTube. It'll probably get like 600 views, so you're good.
You get too jacked.
Dude,
So sorry.
You can't even do one, bro.
I can do a push-up, I swear.
I already 20 behind you guys.
We're en route. We just woke up. The surf is 10 to 15 today. We're gonna go check it out. Guys, cruising. Bro, look at the one out the back. Oh my goodness. What are these fools doing? So gnarly. Oh, the inside section might go though. Oh, so big.
There's little things around here. You can see it up there. It's where you tie your horse to it, you know, and then you step up on those.
Crazy. So sick. I'm running on almost no sleep. Took a red eye last night, and I do not sleep on planes. So for one of them, I tried. That was 4 hours. That didn't work. I think I might have slept for like 30 minutes on a 1 hour. I feel like I've been up for a really long time. And it was just pouring out. And now I'm soaked. And people are staring at me. But oh my God, is this the best place in the world? I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, this could be good. Oh. Go. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Come on, somebody. That is actually out of a movie, dude. What?
Nope. Yeah, it looks great.
We found the skate park. Well, Bear knew where the skate park was, but... Okay. Ah! Dude, this looks kind of pimp. Looks like nobody uses it, though.
Dad? Hey, Meta. Hypothetically speaking, though, how much poo-poo could fit in this?
Oh my goodness.
We made it.
Is it? Dude, that was crazy. We'll plate them after.
Crazy.
I started in Sorrento, did a few days there, and then did Positano.
My gosh. Christ, this guy was swimming earlier today. Well, you came along and Mercer. Thanks, Curb.
Oh my goodness, wait.
Locked in. Speaker.
Oh. Unless he got it. Come on, grab it, grab it.
Nash is about to get killed right now.